What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit different of a video, and it's going to just kind of be a behind the shot type video where I talk about a trick I landed earlier this year. It was actually a double flip on the winch. I believe it to be the first one ever. I did butt check, so not claiming it to be the most clean thing, but yeah, I'm just going to go over all the clips on my computer of how many tries it took and the struggles I kind of went to get there. So I'm gonna kind of watch through these and just kind of talk about it on the way through it. So yeah, the first try, I kind of wanted to just eye it up and do a standard half cab roll and see what it felt like. It went well. I kind of overdid it a little bit and landed on my back. And so I was just like, all right, let's do this. Let's try. So on my very first attempt of doing a double, actually, like I slipped the grab. I actually used soap on the kicker to make sure it like stayed wet the whole time, so I didn't have to keep going by and like wetting it every single time. And it was really actually scary because I landed like flat on my head, and that wasn't awesome because to the left it was like, you know, 6 or 7 inches deep, and then to the right there's a bunch of rocks too that were super shallow. So you basically had to land in a super small area, and you weren't allowed to really edge at all. So it was kind of like a good spot because of the height of the drop, but also a bad spot because you couldn't edge or anything like that. So we'll just keep it going to another try. And I ended up actually trying it and stomping on my board like perfectly. And I was like, this is going to be too easy. We're going to get it done in the next try or two, and we're going to get out of here. And now I tried again and landed on my head again. So that wasn't good. Actually, I still hadn't realized why I kept slipping the grab at this point until maybe after this try I realized that, oh, like my board is really slippery because there's soap all over it. Yeah, then it started going pretty well from there. So I would try a double almost every single time. And yeah, I just kept landing on my board over and over, but since the jump was like straight up, straight down, and there was no like height of the cable pulling you up, and the drop of the concrete drop plus the kicker was really high for my body to handle, so I started to get really frustrated that I couldn't land it, like, because I land it all the time on the cable. We had other struggles, like it started raining in the middle of this, and we had like a cop just sitting there on the side of the road the whole time, and luckily, he never messed with us. He just watched the whole time, but it kind of like put stress on me, which is super annoying. I tried a few times in the rain though. And as you can see, I got close so many times. There was actually like some point where like a guy that claimed to be a gymnast, like in his truck, started coming by and like throwing tips at me of how I should get it done and all these things. And it was pretty funny. It kind of cheered me up a bit, but yeah, I just kept trying until I kind of got to the point where I was worn out. And as you can see in this clip, there's that white truck on the side, that white Chevy, and that's the guy that was a gymnast actually giving me tips at the point where I was already frustrated, but it actually somehow made me less frustrated. It's kind of funny. And right there, that was like the first one I rode out of. I don't think that's the one I used in the video. But that kind of gave me a little bit more confidence. And then I kept landing on my back again like that. So this is the one, that is the one I actually used in the video, that landed one. I butt checked like crazy, and I may go back and try again and land it better, but I was super bummed that I could only get that one. So from here on out, my body keeps getting weaker and weaker, and like I'll land on my board and fall and fall and fall, and it was so stressful. I kept trying for, I don't know how long, I tried so long, but yeah. as you can see, like I tried so many more times after I landed it that once to get it better, and I don't know, I just couldn't get it. My body was just getting weaker and weaker from the amount of times I had to walk back and forth. At the end of the day, like I wasn't really super stoked on the trick. Like I was like, God, like I wish I had it clean so I could use it as a banger in my video. And yeah, I just wasn't stoked that I butt checked, you know. But I went home and like I showed some of my friends, and they really thought like, yeah, dude, like it's the first one ever. Like it's badass, it's awesome. So like I think you should use it. And finally, I was just like, yeah, you know what, like I'm going to. So I put it in there, and it ended up getting a really good response. So yeah, I'm pumped on it. And yeah, that's the first ever double half cab roll on a winch, and I guess I'm pretty proud about it. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment what you think, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.